Hey everybody. Hey guys, good morning or afternoon, depending on where you're living. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. I'm Heather. I'm Director of Education here at Luminous. And guys, we are here each and every day for you, normally at 10, 11, and 3. But yeah, I do this so you can see how easy it is to airbrush, see how easy it is to learn. You can ask questions as we go along. Doesn't have to be about what we're talking about at that moment. It could be about anything. And so, yeah, we just kind of have fun here. Hey, Linda and Sherry, we have Facebook and YouTube joining us. And so we really do just kind of hang out and have a good time. I do want to kind of do what you guys want to see. Good morning, Cindy. Cindy, did you hear that I found my Sienna Rose? I wore this yesterday, or Sienna Jazz. I wore it yesterday. I finally found it. But hey, Marie, how are you? So yeah, I want to do what you guys want to see. And so I was trying to think if we could do this. I was trying to think what order I could do this in, or what's something we can do different. We haven't done contour or highlighting a lot. I don't think I'm going to do the contour and highlighting, but actually, let me think about this. Because I do want to do it different. So let's do, hey, Muzi, how are you? Nisi, how are you? So I'm going to use glow. I'm going to use bronzer. No. Yeah, I'll use bronzer. I was going to use blush. Should I use blush? Because I never use blush. Maybe we should do that instead. I'm going to use glow. Oh, Linda has Boost It. I'm good, Muzette. Thank you. Linda, yes, Boost It is amazing. So Boost It is a complexion enhancer. What I would suggest is, if you have it, put it on by itself and see what it does. It kind of enhances the skin. And a lot of times I will mix it in with my foundation instead of taking doing it separately. I just take a step out. But a lot of people, I know that Cindy has even worn Boost It by itself. So you really have to see what it will do for your skin. Hey, Patricia. And so just, kind of test out the waters and see how you like it. Let's go in with, this is the natural blush. And the natural blush does have a little bit of shimmer to it. And obviously I haven't used it in a while because the little BB's not going anywhere. All right, so shaking this up. All right. So I think I'm gonna do something a little different. You can see where I wear my glasses. So my eyebrows are done. It's raining outside, so my hair's flat. That's awesome. And good morning, Marissa. So what I'm going to do is start off with let's start off with glow. I'm like, I don't know where to start. I was thinking about using the color corrector, not the color, the concealer first, because I want to get it underneath my eyes. However, the glow is going to give me some coverage, and it'll also highlight. So I'm using glow to go underneath my eyes, go down my nose, that kind of thing. All right. So I'm putting my drops in here. Still forgot to get tissues. I'll just spray my hand. There we go. All right. So I have my glow in there. I'm going to spray it underneath my eyes. So let's say you don't have a lot to cover underneath the eyes, not a lot of dark circles. You can already tell that It is yucky outside, huh, Maris? Here it is. I have my rain boots on. But you can already tell it's already highlighted underneath my eyes. So I don't feel like I need any more coverage there. Now I'm going to need coverage here, but I can get that with my foundation. So I'm not really going to worry about that right now, but I am going to go in. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Connie. Okay, so I'm going to go down my nose right here. You know, everywhere you would basically highlight. Hey, Kathy. And then I'm going to use it as a brow highlighter as well, because why not? And you can already tell that, I mean, like, look how natural that is too. And I always like showing this because, like, oh, what if you mess up? Oh no, my life is over. No, you just blot it out. Tap, 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 tap. Tap it out. Tap it out. And then you can go right over it. So the key to airbrushing, notice how I keep moving. Those, I don't have to really I don't have to move fast. The same movement, if I was doing this with a brush, is the same movement I'm going to make with my stylus. Right in there. And you can see how precise it is because it's only on, it's not on my eyebrow. There you go. I'm going to look up one more time, get underneath my eyes, get that highlight. Go down a little bit more because I can kind of blend this down and then just go over it with my foundation. All right. I have to get a wipe so I can. Somebody remind me to go get Kleenexes. So again, I'm using Glow. I didn't use any pre-coverage as far as, you know, a concealer, color corrector, eraser, nothing. I just went straight to my highlighter. Oh, yay, Joanne. That's so exciting. It's like Christmas in January. All right, so that is Glow. Highlighted, highlighted, highlighted. Started my coverage with Glow because it did cover some of that redness. Actually, it's Glow. Yeah, sorry, Musette. All right, so now I'm shaking up. This is our natural blush. It is, guess what? It's natural in color. But it does have a little bit of shine to it. Oh, yay, Patricia. Girl, if you think about it, do it. Once you start knowing the products and kind of playing with them, like I think it's kind of cool that you might not know, like somebody asked me what boost it was. I think it's almost cool that you don't know what it does because you can make it do anything. So like if you have a product that you don't know what it is, put it in your stylus, spray it on your hand, kind of to get the feel of it as far as like the color, shimmer, no shimmer, you know, something like that where you can kind of just get a feel for it and then look and say, okay, where do I want this? And so you can use it as eyes and blush and lips. And so you can use it all over. And then take a look at it and see what it does. And of course, all that, I mean, you can always ask your consultant. Of course, you can ask me. But then you can always, it's on our website too. So there you go. All right. So now I have natural blush, which again does have a shimmer. Hello, Leanne. And then I'm smirking. I'm not smiling. One thing you have to be, Patricia, I promise you, girl, you cannot do that. You cannot do it. And hello, it's makeup. You totally screw up. You're like, what the heck did I do? Wash it off. Nobody knows. But again, guys, I haven't said this in a while, but before you wash your face, do something different. So if it's adding more blush, if it's contouring, if it's adding a smoky eye, do something to push the envelope in what your normal makeup routine is right before you wash your face. That way you can kind of get the feel for it. Girl, Irene, no! Girl, I tell you, so Irene got it 4 days ago. She's afraid to try it. So this happens a lot, and that's why we do these live chats. But girl, get it out. It is not making you look younger in that box. It is not doing you any favors in that box. And I guarantee you that in your head, it's a lot more difficult than when you get it out. Because we always play up, we're like, oh, no, I don't know if I can do it. Girl, get it out. We do tell you, use it 7 days in a row. There is a learning curve. But practice with water. Get it out, put water in here, put the cap on, and start spraying. When you airbrush 4 finger widths away, you want to keep it about right here. The tendency is to come in a little closer because we're used to touching our face. So stay about right here. Keep it moving just like if you were putting a brush all over your face, okay? As soon as you turn it on, there's air that comes out. See my hair moving? It's a small kiss of air that comes out. It feels amazing. So wherever you feel the air is where the makeup's going to go, and then barely pull back on that trigger. That's what you want to practice, is just barely pulling back on that trigger. All right, so I have my blush. I have my charm bracelet on, and I'm like, is that a dog? I'm trying to find a dog for my dad, and so I have dog on the brain. So if anybody knows any available dogs, let me know. Preferably something mixed with a poodle. My mom doesn't like shedding. So there you go. All right, so I'm just going to keep adding this blush because I want to show you. You can tell this is the natural blush. And you can tell like it does have a little bit of shine. A little bit of shimmer, but it's less than the bronzer. It's less than the bronze shimmer. Do a little bit on my eyes too. Oh, that always, when I do that eye, it always tickles. I don't know why. And you still make that face. Hey, my friend, how are you, Darcy? How are you? Actually, I was going to call you today, girl. All right. So I'm just adding a little bit of the blush. Anya! Hello, hello. Hello, Karen. How are you? Karen's new. Well, Karen, we are excited that you're here and watching us. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you, Marissa. Guys, y'all are so sweet. All right. So I'm just adding natural blush to my eyes. Just add. And so all I have now, right now, you might be going, what's she doing? Right now, yay! Darcy is a makeup artist here in Houston and loves Luminous. So what I've done so far is I actually have no foundation on. All I have on is Glow, which was my highlighter. So I highlighted under my eyes, down my nose, a little bit on my Cupid's bow, and my brow bone here. Then, thank you, Anya. Then I applied the natural blush. So right now it might look like not very smooth and flawless because I haven't even done foundation yet. But guys, I have my coverage that I need, that I want. I can't see as strongly my imperfections but I know I'm going to get that when I get to my foundation. So I don't have to worry about it, right? All right, so now, let's see. All right, I'm gonna blow this one out here. Come on, there we go. Do a little bit of my foundation. Now, because I don't have my exact shade, I actually am going to mix, I'm using a shade 5, and then I'm gonna mix some glow in there to lighten the foundation. And if you've watched some of my lives on Friday, we used to do, what do we call it? Flub Up Friday. And I've actually started with a shade 12 and then corrected it without wiping it off. I just started with the correct shade and airbrushed over that. And so it's so easy. Like, I cannot explain the fact how easy this is, how easy, it's very forgiving. It's just amazing. It really is amazing. It does everything it says it's going to do, or what we say on TV, everything. But if it doesn't, then we just need to tweak something you're doing. Make sense? All right, so now, oh, definitely, Darcy. So now I'm going in with the foundation, and then what you'll see is the fact that where you see this might be a little choppy, it'll start blending everything together. We all know that our blush is super high pigmented, and so doing the blush first is a way you can kind of make it a little bit easier on you and not have to worry about the blush getting too strong, because you can blend it off. Marissa says, many different ways to do it and fix. Yes. Okay, Linda just asked a great question. She said, how long should you let it dry before you use the other stuff? So Linda, there should be absolutely no drying time. When you are putting this on, it's dry. So what that tells me is you're spraying too hard, so it's coming out too much and too wet. It's getting too wet. So you need to pull back less on that trigger, because you should be able to go back to back, back to back. There should be no drying time. So if that's the case, pull back less on the trigger. But it's a good question, because that does, I mean, a lot of people ask that, and that's one point that I forget to point out sometimes. And that's what happens a lot of times when you first start out. We have to retrain our brains into, okay, I'm doing airbrush makeup, not traditional makeup, so you're not putting it on the same. And so how you're putting on airbrush makeup, it actually goes on, with that kiss of air. It should dry instantly, but if you're not there yet, it's okay. It still works. Just know that that's what you need to get to. Now see how everything is starting to look blended. Oh, y'all are so easy. You're all so sweet. Okay, now see if I need to add a little bit more over here. All right. So now, and I just touched a makeup wipe, so I'm gonna dry my hands real quick. But you saw me spray. It's dry. Okay, there's no dry time in between. Now I'm saying sometimes, like, if I'm in a hurry, I'm not even paying attention. Sometimes, yeah, I might even get it a little wet. But just know that that's what you should work up to. All right, I am gonna powder. And then because I used the blush with a shimmer, I'm not going to add more. But I am going to go in and add, let's see what I want to add. Not that one, not that one. I'll use the, Nude and Naughty. Oh yeah, Musette, if you do need that drying time, take your finger off the trigger and use the air to dry. Normally when I'm like burning up, I'll use this. So there you go. Hey Candy, how are you? All right, so now I'm gonna get a blending brush. Right here. So airbrushed, I already have on Glow as my brow highlighter. And then I have blush in Natural on my eyelid. And so now I'm going to take a kind of a darker brown. Hold on, now I can't see. Okay. The darkest brown, not the black, but the dark brown. And I'm going to add this to my crease. So just like I say with airbrush makeup, it's not all or nothing. So even if you do the eyes, you can go in and add regular traditional eyeshadow to your crease or to, you know, the lip, whatever you're doing to get that look. I'm going to just add it in right now. So right now I'm just applying it. I'm not really blending right now. I just want to get it to the depth that I want. All right. And then now I'm blending. And then how far you want to blend over, just it all depends on your eye shape. So right now I'm just blending. So because it's airbrush, you do have that even more staying power with the eyeshadow. So Linda, do your eyes first. That's most of the time what I do is do my eyes first. And so if you do your eyes first, then you can clean up whatever falls out and then go in and do that, do your foundation, do your concealer, do whatever you do. So you can definitely do your eyes first. Then you don't even have to worry about it. But let's say you do have some fallout here. That's what we call fallout. It's not the brown, it's the Nude and Naughty. And I'm using that one right there. If you do get it under here, take a brush, take a fluffy brush like this, put it in some translucent powder and go like wipe really fast with some powder on the brush. And it'll help take that away without leaving a mark. All right, so I'm going to finish doing this. I will be back at 3 Central Time. Yes. All right, let's see. All right. Now I'm going to take I'll take an angled brush. Same color that I used in my crease. I'm using as my eyeliner underneath with an angled brush. So with an angled brush, it does get a little more precise. I like it a little softer. And so what I would end up doing is taking, if I can find it, might be a little bit too much, but and smudge that out a little bit. And there you go. Voila! Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, so there you go. And then I haven't looked really underneath to see, but I'll go ahead and wipe that just in case. And then I'm going to leave off the lashes because we'll do that at 3. I am going to put on Sienna Jazz. I really loved this color, but this is going to be similar to the blush to the colors I'm using today. Yeah, I used to use an angle brush for my brows all the time and powder and eyeshadow. Remember to work with the stains as quickly as possible, because once they dry, they're dry. So I'm gonna wait till it dries and then I'm gonna get it off my teeth. There you go. I really like that color. It's not a color I thought I would like, but I do like it. My hair's looking too yuck. I'm gonna have to get some product up in here. So I leave my lips apart for a few minutes and then lick them. Remember with the stains, don't rub your lips together because that will break up the stain. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to go fix my hair and then we'll be back at 3 and I will do lashes. Maybe, I don't know what else we'll do. Who knows? Who knows? But guys, if you have any questions, come back, ask your questions. I know we have a lot of new people, and so make sure you come back. You can ask your questions. If you haven't even started and you're like, can I ask a question? I don't know. Ask your questions. That's what we're here for. So come on and ask. All right, guys. All right. I will see you soon. Have a good lunch, and I will see you back here at 3. All right. Bye for now.